I know what we said. Right, I am celebrating.
What are you celebrating?
What am I
Dazzler?
celebrating? I'm celebrating that the owners of Fraser on Fraser say it's okay to drink champagne in a wine glass.
Well, we talked about that before.
We did, but I thought I'd really celebrate it one more time. I might be celebrating again tomorrow.
Come on, what are we having today?
Oh, you know, it's so good.
You're just tormenting everyone who doesn't have one.
So what I'm doing today, I saw something that Marcus Waring did. Marcus Waring, I love what Marcus Waring does.
Here. Yeah.
He did such a simple dish, but a nice 70s dish. So I'm going back to my time, or an 80s dish. And we're going to do roast chicken thighs. We're going to start them on the stove, stick them in the oven.
Okay.
And then we're going to do a lovely, creamy sauce. About time we did a creamy sauce, haven't done one for a while. With a little bit of a twist. Onions, mushrooms, garlic, French mustard, tarragon, some beautiful herbs out of the garden. I'm going to add some herbs, more herbs to this. And then I've got some chives for later. Some tarragon we're going to put in the sauce, but I don't have any fresh tarragon.
Sorry, Daz.
No, it's not sorry, it's just... But what we are going to do, instead of spinach, I've got some lovely chard here, some golden chard and some red chard, which we're going to finish off. So, shall we start?
Let's do it.
Let's do it, okay. Okay, darling?
Okay, Daz, what do we got here?
So, we are going to firstly season these chicken thighs.
So you got your oil ready to go?
And also, one of the things I didn't tell you, which makes this dish a very sort of 70s, 80s, 1990s dish.
70s, 80s, 90s, just covering 3 decades there.
The thing is, depends when you decide you're going to do it. But, so we're going to put some cognac.
No sense. Okay.
Pardon, darling?
Nothing.
And we're going to put some perfume. So, some white
I
wine.
always call it perfume.
Some white wine.
White wine, yeah, exactly. Shall we just, okay.
Yeah, lots of...
Loads of seasoning, love
loads of seasoning. Put the chicken thighs...
Wow.
Oh, hand out of the way. Put that over there. Let me pull that over there. I'm going to push that there.
So we've just got it off the heat now because it was obviously quite hot. The oil was very hot.
Yeah.
So you're going to put them all in.
Put them all in. Put them back on there.
Put them back on your double ring.
Back on the double ring.
So a nice pot.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm going to just cook out. And then what I'm going to do in here is I want to just... I'm going to put some garlic in, but I want to infuse some garlic.
Okay.
Bear in mind we're going to pick these out. So I'm actually going to put some garlic in there. I'm actually going to just break that. Some garlic in there, look. I'm not worried about all the bits, because we're going to get all this
You'll
out.
take it out.
No.
Okay.
Now the other thing I'm going to do
Yeah.
is I'm going to... I want lots of herbs on here.
So loads of herbs.
I want lots of herbs on here. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to, when this is done, I'm literally going to put this in the oven. I don't need to seal it all over. I'm just going to put this all in the oven.
Oh, you're not going to do the other side?
No, I'm just going to put it all in the oven.
How? Outrageous.
And it's going to
So
just
just
cook
cooking
through.
one side?
Yeah, well, we're going to cook. We're going to roast it.
I know, but just sealing one side.
Well, I'll tell you what we're doing. Because we've gone how outrageous.
Yeah, I feel like I want it flipped.
You want it, okay? Let's do it. Look at that.
That feels so much better now.
You feel better, all right? If you're roasting it, when you think about it.
I know, but it's nice to do for me.
Yeah. If you're roasting it, it doesn't really matter.
I think everyone's very grateful for me for stepping in right now.
Are you happy?
I'm happy. A lot happier.
Good. I'm happy with those bits of garlic in there.
Yummy. So you're going to pick those bits out. So once
all done,
once it goes in the oven, after it's been in for a bit?
When we're ready to take it out,
yep, you're
going to
pick
see
the bits
there's
out.
a few things I've got to do in a minute. So we're just going to get this in. We're going to put
we've got some rosemary.
Rosemary. It's sort of a roast chicken. I've got some oregano.
Oregano.
Loads of thyme.
Oh, we have loads of time, don't we, Daz?
Oh, darling.
Yeah.
Loads of thyme.
Lovely, lovely.
Some bay leaves.
They're very fresh bay leaves. They're very fresh.
Very fresh. And I think that's about it really. I might put another bit of rosemary on there. Why not? Look at that. Isn't that
Why
nice?
not indeed?
And,
Lovely.
And now, one secret ingredient.
But this is the bowl I bought from Home Sense. Isn't that the cutest? Okay, what's the secret, babe? I love it. Dazzler's like, this is the secret. Bit of butter's no secret. Anyone who follows you, my love.
And so all this is just going to just infuse itself in the oven, and we're going to roast it for probably about 35 minutes or so.
Yep.
I'm just going to roast it in the pan.
So you're just just in the pan with that butter.
And then it'll all colour beautifully through
yep.
the butter. I'm just going to let that butter roll around.
Okay, Dazzy.
Isn't that a pretty dish?
Isn't it pretty dish? Look at your pretty little outfit today.
Ah, my birthday shoes.
Your ones and twos.
Another birthday pair. I've got birthday shoes and Christmas shoes.
A lot of shoes. Okay.
Okay. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, darling.
What are you going to do?
I'm just going to put...
Dazzler had just whipped it off the pod.
I know, and I just realised I'm going to put
And then he threw it in. I said, no, let's just see that. So he's literally just taking it straight off and putting it in the oven.
about 35 minutes, I
Okay.
reckon. But again, you know, we can check.
We can juggle.
We
We can
want
juggle.
colour.
Juggle.
We
Colour.
want colour.
Okay,
Okay.
we've seen him out.
Okay.
Look at my little Julio. Hi, Julio. Oh, he's got a little bit of onion on the end of his nose.
So what we're going to do
Okay.
in here,
We're going
we're
to
going
start
to
your
put chopped
sauce.
onions. In
Okay.
here, we're just going to do some more.
So while our chicken is roasting in the oven,
Yep, we'll quickly do some
do
mushrooms.
a few more mushrooms. Got some pre done there. Got some lovely asparagus.
And the asparagus,
Chopped
we're just
onions.
going to...
Is this going to be for dinner tonight, my love?
It is. And the asparagus
And it's going to go over here.
is going to go on its own, and
On
we're
its
going
own.
to put it
On
on
its
the top. So over here, we're going to put some olive oil in here,
Yep.
and some olive oil in here.
Okay.
And I'm going to put some of this gorgeous olive oil in here.
So you're mixing. So you're using
I
some
know, this
posh,
is that really green one.
posh olive oil, some green.
I know, well, I want to put the beautiful olive oil for the asparagus.
Okay.
And what we're going to do with the asparagus is we're just going to just literally pan fry it.
Okay. So just not steaming the asparagus.
No, we're
Just
going to
pan
pan
fry.
fry it.
Okay,
And all
interesting.
I've done here is I've gone up the stem and just done it at an angle, but I've gone up the stem. So you can, you know, you could peel that bit if you want to, but it's fine.
Mainly the tip. You've used mainly the tip.
Yeah, the when it gets a bit carb woody,
Yeah, at the bottom.
it's at the bottom. And then here we start with onions.
Mm-hmm.
So here we're going to start with our onions.
Yeah.
And then what we're going to do, we're going to make a really nice sauce, which is going to be the classic sort of creamy sauce.
Yep.
And then we're going to put our thighs on top of it once they've come out of the oven, beautifully cooked. So that's why I say we're going to pick the thighs out.
Yep.
So all of that's around it
Yes.
doesn't matter at the moment.
Because
we're
you're
not
going to
gonna
pick
use
the
it.
thighs out and then
There's
pop
a
it
bits
on
of
here.
garlic and
Oh,
a
fine.
bit, it doesn't really
Yep.
matter.
Okay.
Bits of garlic.
Garlic. Okay, so you're going to cook this for a few
And
minutes.
in here, we're going to start these over here. Just right, you know, we don't want to overdo.
Okay, and then you're going to hold them, are you? Put on the side.
I'm going to start them off now. I'm going to pull them off,
Pull them off.
and then we'll just, when they're ready to go, what we will do is now put a bit of seasoning on those.
Yes. Always pulling out that flavour with our seasoning.
Pepper on there, which is nice.
Yummy.
Look at that, they're beautiful.
Gorgeous.
I just love seeing food. I've been sort of doing, I've been doing it so long, darling.
You have.
I know.
You've been cooking for a long
I
time,
know it's our
Dazzler.
10th wedding anniversary very soon.
Yes.
But somebody asked me the other day, when did I start? 1980, I opened my first restaurant, 1980. I don't even want to ask how old you were.
I was 7.
Well, thank God I was only 12. I
What a
was a young
thought.
chef.
What a thought.
So in
Very
those-
classic French cooking.
In those days, you had a saucier, chef saucier, and then you had a chef on the fish, and then
So
you
like
had
the
a chef.
sauce, the sauce chef.
Yeah, the sauce chef, and the fish chef, and the grilled chef, and the pastry chef, and all of the chefs all the way round. But we had all different chefs, so things.
And you did everything.
Well, when I started my first restaurant, I had 3 of us in the kitchen. We had 45 seats, so I pretty much did everything. And I managed to have a glass of champagne now.
Of course you did though. So how long are we going to cook the onions
Okay,
for?
I'm going to put the onions out, then I'm going to put the mushrooms
Then you're
in,
going to add the mushrooms.
and then you can come sort of
Come back in a minute.
when they're
Okay?
ready.
I'm with you, Daz.
So I'm putting some Dijon in here.
So, oh, you jumped ahead.
No.
You did. We didn't even do the mushrooms.
Oh no, I said I was going to. Are you filming?
Yes.
Okay. So no, I said I'd put the mushrooms and onions in.
Oh,
So I
okay.
just sauteed
Without it.
down.
Okay.
Sauteed down the onions and mushrooms, so that's fine.
Well, no, we've mixed this up.
All right, okay.
So there's okay. So you did the onions for a few minutes, then you added the mushrooms.
Yep.
Another couple of minutes. Did you add any more butter or anything? No.
No.
Okay.
Just-
And now you've added what? A couple of teaspoons of Dijon mustard.
Yeah, Dijon mustard, yeah. Yeah, I might actually add a bit more of it.
Okay. Sorry about that, team. Just got to really keep quite at the close eye. And in the meantime, your asparagus spears have been cooking, and they were not steamed at all. You just cooked them in olive oil.
Just olive oil. Look, aren't they beautiful?
Very beautiful.
So we're going to leave them there because I can finish those off. At the moment the chicken's cooking.
Yep. And
Now,
that's been in the oven for 15 minutes. 10 minutes.
Yeah, 15 minutes.
Okay. So how much longer will this cook for?
But we're going to reduce down because we're going to add some more things in. So if I just move you back a bit.
Yeah.
Because what we want to do is we now want to do a little flambe.
Okay.
What we want is some brandy. Just be careful.
Okay, bit of brandy. Didn't catch. Whoa, there it goes.
It was always going to catch. So we want that there. Now what am I doing now? I'm putting the cognac in, but I'm burning off the alcohol.
Okay.
So you see all that is coming off. So now can you see how that's condensed and gone beautifully in there? You imagine the flavours there. So now what we do, we add some wine. So we want to reduce this before we add our cream.
Okay.
So I'm adding some wine. Remember that you add cognac. If you're flambeing in a little jug, you do not pour it out the bottle.
Out of the bottle because it'll.
Right? So
Okay,
now,
so you then do the brandy first, the cognac first.
yeah, you flambe, get
Flambe
the
it
alcohol
first,
off.
get the alcohol off. Then you add the wine.
Yeah. And the reason that you
Actually, it's starting to look quite creamy.
it's creamy because the alcohol, the olive oil and all the caramelization
And the butter.
is and a little bit of butter. I had no butter in
Did
there.
you? No, you didn't put butter, did you?
Didn't put butter in
No,
there, no.
sorry, you didn't.
So and now it's all coming together. And as you say, it looks creamy, but there's no cream in there.
Interesting.
The reason that you burn off the alcohol
Yeah.
is that if you don't and you just use neat cognac or brandy, it's going to be a bit powerful because it's like, you're putting it in.
Yeah.
Once you burn off the alcohol, you just got the flavour. I don't want everyone to burn their houses down, but that's why you do it.
Okay.
Right, so now...
And how long do we leave this to cook for?
No, well, now we're cooking out a little bit now, just to really get flavour. So now I'm doing a bit of chicken
Yeah.
stock.
Yeah.
And then this will be pretty much my I'm going to reduce this and then I'm going to stop because I want to wait for my chicken.
Chicken to catch up.
Then I'll add my cream.
Yeah.
Then I'll add my tarragon. In
Yes.
fact, I'm going to put some tarragon in a minute.
Okay.
And then I'll finish with that. So let's
Bit
put
of
some
tarragon.
tarragon in there.
Yeah.
Now we don't have fresh tarragon, otherwise that would have gone in right now.
It's
Which way do I go? This way? That way?
yeah, you gotta take that off. You gotta unscrew that. Yeah. there's that
Unscrew
way.
it?
Yeah, just unscrew. Just pour it in.
Oh, I think we have a two. Oh, here we are. That's the way.
Yeah,
Right.
that's fine.
So let's put some tarragon.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that's it.
Yummy.
Wow.
Yeah.
But if we have fresh tarragon, we're going to get that. We're going to get the sort of greener consistency. But anyway, that's going to give what we want out of it.
Okay.
It's going to go on a beautiful plate, and then we're going to put the
Yeah.
thighs on top, asparagus on top. Hey
So
presto.
are you not going to mix that in? You're just going to put it on top.
On top, we're going to put our chicken on top. We can
Okay.
we can do family service
How
with a
fabulous.
beautiful cream sauce underneath.
Yum.
Lovely.
Okay, Dazzler.
So we're ready for.
So have
This
you
has
been cooking
out.
this? It has.
Well, I pulled it. I pulled it off.
Pulled it off.
Pulled it off. Oh, by the way, look, my asparagus is ready now. You see, it's going to be cooked through and crunchy.
Okay.
Well, crunchy, but you know. So now we're going to add some cream.
Yeah.
Anything with cream. Wow.
Look out, thighs.
Anything with cream. So now what we do with this is we cook that out, reduce it down, And then we're going to add a few chives, and then we're going to put our chard in. Could be spinach, but we're going to use chard.
Into that sauce.
Into the sauce, but
Okay.
only just before we serve. Do you want to have a quick look at the
do.
at the chicken breast, the chicken thighs?
Oh wow!
See?
Yum.
So they're all, and
Delish.
there'll be some liquid in there that I want.
For that.
Just a little bit of liquid to really finish that, all those herbs. Can you imagine?
Can't wait. We'll come back, Daz.
Come back. I'm bringing this out.
Pulling out.
Putting these out here. Now, a little tip here. Whenever you take a pan out of the oven, leave that on there. Because otherwise you go and walk away and the kids come in and they're going to pick up the pan and go, oh. Right, so I'm going to take these thighs
Right.
out of
So
here.
you just, okay.
Take those out. Look at those, aren't they gorgeous?
Very pretty.
That one there. And you see all of this. Now I want to just get a bit of that juice. That's
So you
nice.
do want some of the juice?
I want some of it, just a little bit. Look at those. Oh my gosh. Happy with that. So what I thought I'd do is just, there's not a lot of juice left.
You're going to put it on the plate?
No, I'm going to put it.
Oh, here.
I don't want a bit, so I only want a little bit. And then that,
Okay, so there's your juice. Wow,
that
it's not a
residue.
lot.
Oh no, that's okay.
Yum.
That residue's going to go in there.
Yep, lovely. Get those flavours in
Now
there.
I think I could put.
Here's where we're plating up.
Yep. Do you want 3 or do you want all of those on there? I think you probably could put all of them on there.
You
Right?
could put them all on. Yeah, we'll have this, because they're quite small now, so you're going to make this family style.
Yeah, family style. So what we're going to do, Don, I'm just going to put a dash of white wine in there,
Okay.
just because.
Just to
it's-
finish it off, are you?
Well, I'm reducing it. I could put water in. I could put stock
Wine?
in, but I thought I'd put wine in.
Okay, good idea. I'm
So
with
just
you.
really
Wine.
fire that up now. Get a bit of heat going.
Yep.
Right.
Delicious.
Our asparagus is ready
Yeah.
and hot. Put some chard in here.
So
Nice.
literally, you
Lay it
just
in.
want to wilt
It's
it.
going to wilt it down. You watch. You watch.
Yep.
Stir that in. Stir that in. Just to a point of where we want it. Thank you, Marcus Waring, for this. It's a lovely little idea.
Yeah.
I think
Very
that's it.
classic. It's always the classics.
Oh, isn't it
You know,
wonderful?
That's great, does he?
Okay, so we're going to put that in here.
Wow, okay.
Put that in
Show it
there.
on. Doesn't that look nice with that sort of caramel plate?
Doesn't that plate? Where did that plate come from, baby?
It's Royal Crown Derby. So nice.
Wow. Now we're going
Okay.
to put these on.
So we're serving it all up sort of like family style.
I reckon. What do you reckon? I mean, I'm going to have.
Pop
What?
them on, pop them all on. If Annalise was here, she'd this year the lot. Wow.
Now we've got these.
Okay. So where do they then go?
Well, I'm going to use that. I'm just going to use
Yeah.
my finger. So we're just going to place those around.
Yum.
Put that up that way. What should we put them up? Anyway.
Don't fiddle with it too much, does he?
Okay.
get 'em
Anyway,
on.
nice and natural.
Yeah. There you go. Perfect.
Hang on. And then a bit of chive, a few little chives around, just around there.
Gorgeous.
And I've got a couple of chive flowers. Why don't we have a
Very
chive
pretty.
flower? Look at that, one chive flower.
Gorgeous.
And there. I am loving that. What do you reckon,
Daz
Dom?
looks amazing.
Okay, lots of love to everybody. Speak soon. Happy.
Well done, Dazzler. It
Whatever
looks
day.
absolutely gorgeous. Love it. Can't wait.